Honestly, what a silly sausage. Was that a silly idea? Yeah. It's when the slugs eat beans. Prepare yourself for something very exciting. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to an allotment vlog. Welcome back to my allotment. Hello if you're new. Hello if you're not new. Everyone's welcome here. It's hot. It's really hot. It's really, really hot. I love summer. Summer doesn't love me. As I've said in the weekend vlogs, if you've watched them, I like to be an optimum about 18 degrees temperature. Today it's 25 outside, so it's hot inside, and it's blooming hot in the greenhouse, tell you that for free. Walked in there, it was like I was in a different country. Anyway, welcome back. I'm in the shed, just in the shade, just having a cool down. That's the allotment. Looking, oh, have I got that silly, hang on. Sometimes the camera puts a silly setting on that gets going in and out of focus. Anyway, I'm here. It's, oh, that's a breeze. Oh, let the breeze come over me. Oh, that's nice, you know. Anyway, I'm here. I'm going to be working, I think, on the new plot today, mostly because I've still got all those plants from the other day that I've not planted out yet. I say still, it's only been 2 days, and I didn't have time to do it yesterday, so I'm going to try and do it today. Is it the best day to be digging, planting, setting up new beds? No. I would prefer to do that in slightly milder heat, but sometimes you don't have the luxury of deciding that. And also the ground's going to be rock solid, so that's going to be good. But anyway, I'm going to plant all my I'm going to try and plant my dahlias and get the new bed set up. And then also there's a few things to harvest from this plot. And I don't know how much time I've got. I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I'm on a semi time frame because I've got to go home and have a shower and stuff, but we'll see what we can get done. But yeah, new plot, project new plot today. I've got all the things I need, got some weed fabric, got some pins, gonna just try my best to set up, I think, 2 more beds. Also, can I just say how amazing the, this end of the flower bed is looking. This is my amaranth, Love Lies Bleeding, I think it's called, and it's amazing. How beautiful is that? I need to get some canes from the shop whenever. I went to the shop the other day and they didn't have any canes in stock, but I am going to support these because they're getting a bit wibbly wobbly. And these poppies, Californian poppies, beautiful calendula. I mean, look how pretty those Californian poppies are. They're gorgeous. I'm going to save seeds from them. Calendula popping up. We've got some cosmos. The marigolds that I planted the other day, the slugs found them. Is there any wonder really, seeing as that's what my dahlias look like in here? But oh well, they've left some things alone, which is about all I can hope for at this point. But yeah, we'll stop dilly-dallying and do the new plot stuff. Oh my god, it's too hot for this today. But hopefully now you can sort of see, let me show you properly, where the 2 new beds are going to be. So I've decided to do it one there, one there. They're wonky, don't come for me. I also don't know what to do about this bit because the posts don't line up. So I would just put another weed fabric thing. But yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Just leaving it for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adopt the same principle as I did when I planted the perennials out, is I'm going to put the plants in and then cardboard around them, because as you can see there's lots of weeds and stuff, and I know that I'd never be able to like stab through the cardboard, like if I did the plants after the cardboard. Does that make sense? So I am trying to do that plot as no dig as humanly possible. Oh my god, my eyes. Oh, if you don't know, I have hay fever. Look at me. I've had a tablet this morning as well. Oh, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. If you see mascara down my face, I'm fine. It's just hay fever. Oh my god. Right, anyway, so I'm gonna plant the plants. Obviously I've got to dig a hole for the plants. I can't no dig, you know, there's only so far no dig can go. I mean, I'm not tilling the ground. I'm just gonna dig the plants in. I'm going to spend a little bit of time fiddling out where I want to put, figuring out and fiddling about where I want to put everything, because I've got a few dahlias and those roses obviously, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time just sort of figuring out where those are going to go, and then we'll dig them and we'll put them in. It's the wrong, why did I pick the 25-degree day to do this? Honestly, what a silly sausage. I've just done exactly what I did on those two beds, which is dig the plants, put cardboard on to stop the weeds and the couch grass, whatever, and then put compost on top. And then as the cardboard disintegrates and goes, you know, back to the earth, the compost and the soil underneath will like meld together, especially over the autumn when it rains a lot and the soil gets a bit soggier. But this is just a bit of a cheat method to get the beds up and running before, because I'm so out of breath, so hot, because I'm not tilling, so this is the best way I can think to do it and get stuff in. Obviously the ideal would be to prep all the beds and then next year get everything in, but because I've got perennials and stuff I want to get in now, and also I need to cultivate 75% of this plot in order to keep the plot, I want to get stuff in, and then they get a head start on next year. Like the roses can send their roots down, get a head start for next year. The perennials can get nice and strong this year, ready for bigger and better next year, especially for wedding flowers. Was that a silly idea? Yes. Grow your own wedding flowers, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I said. Anyway, so I have actually got a couple more plants to go in this bed. And I know I have just covered it up, but I forgot about them. Basically, I forgot about them. So I've got some delphiniums. I'll show you. Let me show you. Some of the bits and bobs I got were these delphinium. I am growing some sort of giant, well, I've set some giant variety delphinium seeds off because you have to plant them in autumn for them to flower in summer, I think. That might have got that wrong. You know, if you're doing them from seed, that's what the seed packet said, I think. So I've started them off, but they're not growing yet. But I think delphiniums is one of the flowers I want for the wedding because they flower into September and our wedding's late September, so it's quite difficult what we can, you know, get. That's why I'm doing loads of dahlias because they'll keep flowering until the first frost. So if you're wondering why I'm choosing the plants that I'm choosing, it's because I'm attempting to grow my own wedding flowers, which is a silly idea. And our wedding's at the end of September next year, so not the ideal time for floral arrangements. You know, July, August is the best time for flowers, but also we couldn't afford July or August, so you get in September. Anyway, by the by, I want delphiniums at the wedding in the bouquets and stuff. So these were just in Morrison's. I saw them as I was picking up the compost because I can't find compost anywhere except the supermarket. And these were 2 for £3, which I thought was a bargain. £2 each or 2 for £3. So I got a dark blue white bee and just a mix. So that might be the same or it might be different. I don't know. And as I said, I've got giant delphiniums growing at home, hopefully from seed if they come up. And then also from the shops the other day when I got all the garden centre stuff, I got some discount small dahlias again. Easy Wave Jumbo. I don't know. Anyway, these were £3.75 for 6, and I thought that was a good deal. It's not quite as good as my 12 for £2, but they're all right. I thought I'll chuck them in, and then it looks like I'm growing things, you see. Then the plot looks happy, and if people come round, like one of the reasons I don't like having abandoned plots, now I'm part of the committee, is when we show people round, I want people to see stuff growing. I don't want them to just see abandoned plots full of grass and weeds, because that's not very encouraging, is it? But if they see lovely, you know, cultivated gardens, then I feel like that's a bit more encouraging. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I've got a lot of planting to do. So I'm just going to decide where I'm going to put these delphiniums. I might put, I like symmetry, you see. So I could put them in the middle. But then I've got to think as well, next year I'm going to be planting annuals. I'm not doing any annuals apart from the dahlias this year because there's no point, too late. But I am going to have annuals next year and I need enough room to do that. I mean, I have got another half a plot, which could just be the annuals. If I didn't like everything so symmetrical and I didn't mind a bit of craziness, I wouldn't mind. Let's do one either side. And then we'll do the dahlias in the middle. I've decided that's what we're doing. So for these smaller plants, I am just going to do it where you cut a hole in the cardboard, because I can't be bothered, basically. Cut a hole in the cardboard, plant your plant. Oh God, this ground. Oh my God, I don't think I can even. Hang on. How do I even? Well, maybe I won't be planting the delphiniums because this ground is like just the worst. How are you supposed to work in that? So I've not updated you in a little bit because honestly, I just wanted to plod on. The ground has been so hard. It's just like a rock. I don't know how anything's going to thrive in this ground. This is why it's important that I'm adding stuff to the soil. If I tried to just use that soil straight up, we'd have no luck. But I'll show you what I've done. You can see this bed. We've got the roses. I had a spare dahlia from home that I've grown from a tuber, another rose. I think that's the red one, I think that's the pink one. Little patio dahlias in the middle, 2 delphiniums either side. And then this is a dahlia bed. So we've got, I don't know what the names are, because some were from garden centres and some weren't. And that's cream silence, that's chocolate yellow, that is a collarette, and that is, I think the label just said beds and borders mix, so that could be anything, and I don't know what those are. That's a rose something, and I don't know what that is, but they're beautiful, and I'll definitely save the tubers if I can. But yeah, this is the new plot. This is as much as we're going to do this year, because that half, that was hard enough, because all the ground underneath that half is like this, just grass and weeds, so it needs to die off before we can do it. But when it gets to autumn and the ground's a bit softer and hopefully these weeds have died off, we'll like uncover it bit by bit and we'll do a bed. But yeah, I'm glad those are in now. I think it looks much better. And it's now 5:30. I got here at about 3, so that's crazy town. It's taken me that long. I need to water everything. I need to water everything in the greenhouse, water as much as I can in the time that I've got. I need to leave in about half an hour. So I'll not show you that because it'll just take too much time to faff about with the camera and whatnot. But we do have a couple of bits to harvest, so I will get those. First up, we have the bread and butter of Allotment gardening. It's a courgette. Yeah, that's right. How can I do this one-handed? Lovely, perfect little courgette there. Oh, no slug damage, amazing. Next, this is quite exciting because this is new to the harvest. We've got a cucumber. I think this again is a twisty. And what is this? Chinese slang gem cucumber. It's a good size. That's the first one off that plant. Let me have a look if there's any more. That looks like a gherkin cucumber, but these are not supposed to be gherkin cucumbers. These are supposed to be Poland cucumbers. I think that could do with a couple more days, that one, but they are definitely starting to come on here. Lovely. Then we've got this yellow courgette. I think I'm going to again leave that just a couple more days. I'm coming every day to water anyway while it's hot, so I'll leave that just a couple more days, but that's growing great. Amazing. These are supposed to be growing up, so hopefully we'll get that soon. Do a little pumpkin update on Jack. He's doing great. He's not dropped off yet, so he's forming a right little pumpkin. Well done, Jack. Well done. Our beans are starting to pop into life as well. We've got one or two that are ready. I'll take the ones that are... Oh, that's been slugged. Bloody, how are they getting up there? Bloody hell, I'll take it and just chop the sluggy bit off. I'm not bothered. Although, it's when do slugs eat beans? They really are on one, aren't they? And look at this guy. This is a purple climbing bean. Look how good that is. Look at the size of it. I'm so impressed with those. Amazing. Also, some of the dahlias that I've grown from tubers are actually alive and producing flowers. Unfortunately, the slugs ate a little bit of this while it was in bud, but that's a heat wave dahlia. How amazing is that? And these are little collarette dahlias. But they're in flower. I grew them. Me, myself. Amazing. Now guys, prepare yourself for something very exciting. If you follow the Instagram, you'll have seen this already. If you don't, I'll link I'll put the thing on screen of what the Instagram name is, so you can follow us to get like story updates. But I'm growing a melon. Look at that baby watermelon. I'm so excited. And we've also got a little Emia melon growing. I think that's because I came and did some weird melon pollination. If you know, you know. Made me feel a bit uncomfortable, but it's working. I've got melons, so I'm so pleased with that. My core cucumbers are suffering, actually. Is it too hot in here for them? Probably. They are, it's too hot for me. Oh, we've got a little gherkin cucumber to harvest. Hang on, I can't do this one-handed. How do I get you off without, oh, look at that. Let me move all that crap. Look at that. Little gherkin. Oh, amazing. The last gherkin cucumber I had, I literally made a single gherkin pickle, like pickled gherkin, because me and Sam absolutely love gherkins. So, how amazing. We've got some tomatoes. I'm sure I saw some earlier. Yes, we've got a couple of sun golds. We've got a yellow pear, a couple of sunny sun golds. They're our favourites. We're definitely going to grow sun golds again next year. A couple of tomatoes. Pop them in the basket. We've got some like lava tomatoes. These are lovely as well. There's like lava tomatoes. I'll take those off. As I've said before, me and Sam are doing a full tomato taste test, so pending. Right, I think that's everything out of here. So I'm going to water. Is there any chilies? Oh, but last time we tried these, they weren't very hot. So I might leave them on a little bit longer. Right, I need to water everything and then go home because I am on a time frame. I'm on a time frame here. Oh, there's some more sun gold. Oh, little snake. The sun gold snake. Beautiful. Right, water, home. So I'll sign off now. I don't know why I'm signing off in the hottest place on earth. I'll sign off now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with the new plot. I know I didn't show the whole thing, but it's much of a muchness. Plant, compost, cardboard, compost, water. Easy peasy. And obviously, it's a work in progress. But yeah, I'm so glad we've got, that's my first proper cucumber. I'm excited to try this on a salad with my tomatoes. And I might get some lettuce that's not altered so I can have a salad. And yeah, we will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not. Don't forget to leave a comment. We love chatting to you in the comments. And like the video because it helps the algorithm or something. I don't know. Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.